All right, everyone, here we go with the Friday reading. What are they thinking and feeling? Well, I don't know. Let's find out. Randomly at the bottom here, I cut the deck before I record as the song. With a Four of Swords. I mean, there's a lot of healing from disappointment. Somebody's healed with the Page of Swords underneath that. I can feel that in the energy. Certainly a lot of healing from disappointment. Everybody's person's thinking and feeling they like to be happy. You know, I mean, on some level, what does that mean? I don't know. Is it about you? I don't know. Just in general. Let's shuffle the deck. One card for each sign. We're actually splitting the soulmate cycle up into 12 pieces. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate. This isn't your horoscope. There's no timestamps here. Everything's energy and everything is connected. You know, if it resonates, it's for you. Doesn't matter if I say Virgo or Yugelvon. Makes no difference. All right? Let's see where we go. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here where you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Like I said, you're all moving at different speeds on your timeline, and there is finally a whole playlist of Friday readings. I think I did it last week. The whole playlist. It's right there on the home feed of the channel and all that, so you can go all the way back. Judgment. It's an important enough reading to have a playlist. Judgment. Fueled by death. I mean, these are big cards. This doesn't come out for a bang in the bar parking lot, and he doesn't show up for a bang in the bar parking lot. And if he does show up, she better at least have a hot ass. You know, I mean, he's not showing up for anything. You know, I mean, I think something's going to change here. These cards both talk. This talks about resurrection. This talks about transformation and change. Yeah, they're all thinking about. Well, I would say this. I'll put it this way. With this being the overall energy, they're all thinking about, whoever's attached to you is thinking about talking to you, right? But it's not so much that they're thinking about it. It's a bit like your mom wants you to go talk to the neighbor. So, yeah, I would read that energy as you're thinking about going and talk to the neighbor, but really it's because you don't really have a choice. These are major arcana, all right? It's a bit of that. Somebody feels like there's no way out except to speak up. About what? I don't know. Let's find out. Our story starts with Aries, position 1, ends with Pisces, position 12. Doesn't matter what your sign is. It's straight up energy reading. All right, about 9 out of the 12 should resonate. I would just look at them as the numbers. You know, I would. But the signs are there because everyone on YouTube likes the signs. You know, so we're fine. There you go. Aries, position 1. Our story starts here. It bookends the hot spot, Cancer. So it's there's something here for everybody. The Hierophant. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Again, most closely tied with the overall energy. Absolutely. It's what I already said. It's everything I already said. But something this person in their life thought was lasting, thought was going to last a long time, didn't. I don't know if that's you or if it's someone they're married to or something like that. I don't know. Right here, Taurus. 10 of Pentacles. I always say it's like you were married to this person. All right? Maybe some of you were. I don't know. Somebody is just dreaming about a life they could have had with you. All right? That's what it is. This one here is just dreaming about what you could have had. Interesting. Are they going to show up? I don't know. Tomorrow in the weekly reading, we find out what actions they're going to take. And we clarify that one. But we got to know what people are thinking and feeling, or we don't have any context to pull on their actions. All right? You can't just pull on actions without knowing what's underneath. Gemini, position 3. 8 of Pentacles. They're busy. Somebody's not thinking about you. This energy is not thinking about you. They're busy. Okay. I think they're full of shit. I think they're trying to stay busy so they don't, maybe. But I can't say for all of you, but they're not thinking. They're busy with something else. There's something else going on here right now. All right. Cancer, position 4. The hot spot of the connection cycle. Always something here. Always all signs. Did a Cure for Cancer reading recently. Go check it out. Those are all signs. Always. For everybody. Something in there. This book ends the Hierophant, which I like. The Emperor, yeah. Somebody always thought they'd see you again. That's what I get. I got that James Taylor song, I See Fire and I've Seen Rain. You know, great. Good for you, James. Right? Who hasn't? But I always thought that I'd see you again. That one line in particular. That explains a little bit about what I'm saying here about lasted a long time. But at the end of the day, somebody always thought they'd see you again. They're surprised that you're not there, which implies that they might want to change that based on the overall energy. Oh, yeah, they do. Nobody can resist those tits. Those are the best tits in the tarot. You're irresistible to all of them right now. This one here, that's why I said it's bullshit. Terrible job of distracting them. Terrible. Yeah, surrounded by major arcana and a 10 of pentacles, which might as well be major arcana. All right. Leo, position 5. The Leo soap opera pulled one of those recently, too. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Somebody's got an idea. Didn't we talk about this in the Leo soap opera? Somebody's got an idea in their head. Somebody's got a plan. I don't know. I don't know what it means. I mean, I hate to say it. I hate to keep using it. It almost feels like spank bank to me. It feels like somebody's really, really into you right now. You're the geek of the week for this person, but it's all in their head. It's weird. We'll see what actions they take tomorrow. Also pay attention to a recent Leo soap opera, which I believe was a telenovela. This time I made it one of those. All right, right here. Virgo, one of my wild card spots. This in position 11. Could be you guys showing up here. I don't know. Might not be. I don't know. Let's say 3 of Wands. It's not you guys showing up here. Somebody attached to you wants to talk to you. Is thinking about making a move. They're going to make a move. You're irresistible. They're going to make a move. They've been very slow. Is this that slow person I was talking about? This is the slow person, right? This is the slow person. We talked about them in a recent Friday reading. I think they came up as an Ace of Pentacles. They're just about to do something. Just about to. Or you're just about to meet them. For some of you, you're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. I'm not the Warlock on the hill, and I'm not a Time Lord. For some of them, you're just about to meet that slow person. But for most of you, they're just about to do something. All right, Libra, position 7. Chariot. There's an energy that's moving away from you. They don't want to, but they are. Almost like they're being forced to move away from you. Feels like you're best friends with somebody and they're moving away. Like when you're kids, you don't have any control because the parents are moving and the kids got to go with them. That kind of thing. I'm not saying this is a child or a childhood friend or that's the scenario. I'm just saying that's how the energy feels. I've translated it into words. Their energy is moving away from you against their will. Almost could play out in more of an adult sense that they're seeing somebody else now. They still got feelings for you. They wish something had happened, but it didn't. And now they have to just focus on that new person. They can't keep you there. So it's not fair to that new person. But it still feels very against their... It feels like they're being dragged away from you. Emotionally. Okay. All right. We'll find out what actions they take tomorrow. I'll write that one down. Hot Scorpio, position 8. World. This is a really weird read on the world. I'm just going to tell you that right up. Normally this is like a new era, a change of energy, right? A new cycle begins. The most powerful card I can pull. I make some wisecrack about the girl in the tie-dye dress. It's like a spying energy in a way. How do I phrase this? They're trying to box. Somebody's trying to box you in. I'm drawn to the circle here. Somebody's trying to box you in, trap you in something. I don't know what that means. Maybe you have a communication coming up with somebody and they're going to try and trick you into something. I don't know. But I don't know. I feel like they're acting on false information. I better write that one down too. That's interesting. Ooh, I like that. There's your soap opera right there, let me tell you. All right. I don't know. Right now it's more planning stage than anything else. But it looks like it's about to be implemented, whatever that is. Could be work related. I don't know yet. I wish I could clarify. I'm not going to break my rule here. Sagittarius, position 9. Sometimes separate from the cycle. I'm part of it. Always a pain in my ass. But I love you guys. I do. It's my midheaven. point in my chart. It's my father's sign, you know. I mean, I love Sagittarius. Nice. King Cups. You're part of the cycle this time. You're a little less of a pain in the ass this time, too. How about that? No lecture necessary here. This is you. You're attached to this. Doesn't matter what your sign is. If you found yourself lately, this applies to you. Doesn't matter what your sign is. It applies to you if you've found yourself being contemplative lately about your feelings about something or someone. All right? The universe has a message for you if that's you. You're on the right path. But don't overthink it. Don't overfeel it. Don't go off on tangents. Stay on the path that you're on. It's an energy of follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Right? Just like that. Just like the little munchkins say. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Stay on the yellow brick road. All right? So that's for you if that's what's going on. That's you guys showing up there. That's pretty wild. Not usually one of my wild card spots. Today, it is. Position 10, Capricorn. Better than popcorn, I'm going to tell you right now. Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. And then look where it falls. Right on top of that. Where I talked about the Ace of Pentacles right there. Somebody's thinking, this is weird. I get it. I have to phrase it this way. Somebody's thinking about giving you something you've always wanted. This is the energy that would, again, I translate feelings into words. This is the energy that would be around a friend you always wanted to bang, right? But they never gave it up. They don't want to. We're just friends. Now they're thinking about giving it up to you. Okay? That's the way it feels. Don't take me literally. You just have to catch my drift. That's how it feels. Apply it how it might apply to you. It might be literal for some of you, right? Oh, yeah, I know who that is, Steve, right? Okay, it's like that. So, you always wanted to bang them. It's just an example. They say no. Now they're thinking about saying yes. Thinking about it. Aquarius, position 11. I like that. Ooh, that sounds like fun, right? Be careful, though. I've been in this situation before. If that's an actual thing for you, sometimes when you get it, you've anticipated it too much and it's not very good. You might want to hit it a couple of times just to make sure. The first time might be a little awkward, right? It usually is anyway, but it's worse in those situations. All right. Position 11, my other wild card spot. Sometimes you guys show up here. You already showed up here. You didn't show up here in the other wild card. Maybe the energy's shifting this year. I don't know. We'll see. It has to happen at least 3 or more times for me to know that the energy shifted, right? It's like scientists. They'll put coincidences, quote unquote, into their equations if it happens. So 1 time it's a coincidence, 2 times you raise your eyebrow a little bit, 3 times you get to thinking, 4 times it makes the equation. It goes in brackets, but it makes the equation, right? It's worth noting, right? 4 or more times. So anyway, I go 3 or more usually with my sort of things here. Anyway, position 11, Aquarius, Page of Wands. Look at me. Look at me reaching for clarifiers. Oh, Cheaty McCheaterman. Look at me doing that. Damn, I want to clarify that. That's, oh, shit. This ties to this. You're about to have a new adventure with somebody. This is not you guys showing up here. The only place you showed up was here. You. Well, you kind of showed up here too, as well. These 2 spots. Somebody's showing up in an energy you're not used to seeing them. It ties to this loosely. It's not exactly what I said here, but it is feedbacking off of this energy. Somebody shows up in a different energy. You're not used to seeing them this way. So in other words, they're usually very stodgy and blah, 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 and all of a sudden now they're this, my party girl, male or female. All right? I don't know. But did you see me reach for the... Tomorrow we find out what actions they're going to take. All right, so I got to write down this one, and this one. Okay. All right. Just so I remember. I'll take a screen grab of this fucker. Okay. Pisces, position 12. Always red with 1 and 5. King of Pentacles. Someone made a decision of, you got this once before. Why is this here again? All right. People don't know any better. Sometimes get on me about repeats. You said that 2 weeks ago about that card. Well, whatever. I'm just reading the energy. You don't think things repeat? You don't think history repeats itself? You don't think whatever? Sometimes things come around. Have you ever had a day where you were thinking about something and then you got distracted and then you didn't get back to what you were thinking about for a few days? Yeah, I bet you have. All right, well, here you go. Right here. Somebody is, I've said this to you before, I'll say it again, somebody's okay with a decision they made about you. All right? I think they're full of shit. I think their mind's about to change again. Except this time there's nothing to distract them from the fact that they're full of shit. I'm reading into that. I'm not clarifying it. I know I'd get a fucking 7 of Swords on that motherfucker or something like that. All right? Anyway, they're okay with the decision they made. They probably, I grabbed this deck to pull 3 cards and a bottom card. They probably made a decision to keep their life the same or stay where they are. That's a pretty common theme in the soulmate cycle anyway, so I'm not being the amazing Kreskin there, okay? No hocus, oh, Steve, really good, wow. You know, exactly. I mean, saying something like that they chose to keep their life the same and to keep the status quo is like saying your person's got brown hair. You know, I mean, okay, you know, ooh. All right, here we go. Let's have the universe add all this up. 3 cards and a bottom card. 3 cards and a bottom card. Things repeat all the time. If you spot the patterns in your life, you'll be blown away how much things repeat. I've been spotting the patterns in my life and other people's lives since I was a little kid. And it's all kind of predictable, to be honest with you. The universe, for a while they used to think the universe was very random and it's very this and that. It's not. It's like a fucking program. It really is. Now, we got free will to run different ways and do different things. But, you know, it's not unlike a video game where the core program is there, but the characters, the people playing, have the free will to move them in different directions. It's a little like that. And I'm not saying I'm not going along with video game theory, but I'm just saying it all becomes very predictable once you spot the patterns of things. Human nature, too. If you study human nature, sociology, things like that, you start to go, God, people are so predictable. It's crazy. All right, here we go. 3 cards and a bottom card. Let's add all this up. But yeah, things repeat all the damn time. That's why I'm not here pulling readings willy-nilly. We just following the timeline. We're following the energy. That's all. Flowing through the soulmate cycle. We got a new bus about to be dropped off pretty soon, too, as we get closer to Pisces season. 10 of Wands, a new busload of people in the soulmate cycle. I'm not saying on my channel. I don't know. Depends how dirty they are, if they want to come to my channel or not. If they mind me. Huh? I don't know. Maybe they want the rainbow unicorn lady with all the trolls on her desk. I have no idea. 5 of Wands, Grandma's Tarot. 5 of Wands crossing the 6 of Wands. They know what they want. Here's you again. There's that Empress, right? It's irresistible. They know what they want, but they're finding any excuse not to come get it. But the excuses are wearing thin in this energy. So I think we should see some things starting to, especially with the node shift happening, right? The node shift, I believe, is happening Monday. Something along those lines, Sunday or Monday, the actual node shift. So, you know, the weekly reading should be very interesting that we're coming into. It should really be awesome. But yeah, you can see there's victory. This is actually snatching defeat from the hands of victory. They're making, for some reason, some soulmate energy attached to you is making their own life, making things more difficult than they have to be. Okay? That's what this is an energy of. Making things more difficult than they have to be. You like the Empress, you want to bang the Empress, you like where the Empress is sitting, you're drawn to the Empress, you wish you were like the Empress, you want to go talk to the Empress, just go. You want to ask somebody out? Just ask them. If you sit around and you start running and rehearsing in your head, you're going to come up with all sorts of crazy fire-breathing dragon reasons not to do things. You're just making your life more difficult. You're making something that's fairly easy. Hey, you want to go out sometime? Very difficult. It's not that difficult. And it doesn't matter what somebody says. Who cares about the outcomes, right? So you've got somebody attached to you that's making something that should be very easy, should be a piece of cake. I think you'd be very receptive, most of you, to this person, whoever it is that's coming in for this reading. But they're making it difficult. They're overcomplicating things. So let them. We'll see what happens tomorrow in the weekly reading when we ask what actions they're likely to take, and we clarify, thank God. All right. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, everybody who watches. Good luck.